Talking with Mike Breen here on the Michael K. Show. You said something on a Knick, I think 2 Knick broadcasts ago, where I'll paraphrase, where you said, the Knicks have come so far that if they don't make the finals, people look at it as a disappointment. Now, I speak fluent Breen because, it's been 40 years now. And I never said that, I never thought as I was listening to it that you were saying they were not good enough to go to the finals. You were just, again, correct me if I'm wrong, you were trying to say how things have changed from when Leon Rose took over. This team was a laughingstock for essentially 20 years, and now we're looking at them and going, wow, if they don't make the finals, it's a failure. There are some people in the media who picked up with that and said Mike Breen doesn't think they're good enough to go to the finals. So what did you mean, Mike?
Yeah, this thing has kind of taken on a life of its own, and my good buddy Stephen A. had an interesting rant yesterday on it. First of all, with Stephen A., who I've known for almost 30 years, been friends with for a long, long time. But he said that he loved me twice. Not once, but twice.
Right.
And I've always known, or at least I've felt that he liked me all those years. But now that I know that he loves me, that was such a beautiful, wonderful thing that he said. So I appreciated that. But I am a little afraid that now that we've had this disagreement on this, that I'm not going to get the presidential Medal of Freedom after he becomes elected president. So that was something I always wanted.
You should patch that up. That's a good thought. Yeah.
Yeah, that's not going to happen now. But all kidding aside, he completely misunderstood what I said. The whole idea that I was giving the front office a pass or lowering fans' expectations, that was not the point of it. The point of it was directly to Knicks fans who have suffered through so many rough years. And you look to the point where, look at the level they're at now. Look at the standard they're at now. Whereas if they don't make the finals, the season's considered a disappointment. And that's true. And we've said that on the air all season long. After making it to the conference finals last year, and then Tom Thibodeau gets fired, Mike Brown comes in, the pressure was on Mike Brown and this team to get to the finals, because anything shy of that after making the conference finals last year is a disappointment. So that's not the point. The point was to enjoy the progress of where you've come from. The team for a number of years was one of the worst teams in the NBA, and Knicks fans suffered through that, and they stayed loyal, and now all of a sudden they're rooting for a team that if they don't make the finals, that's a disappointment. That's amazing progress. That's what the point I was making. And I did it the other night because they won their 50th game. 3 straight years they won their 50 games. And it's okay to give credit to the people who are responsible for that. Yeah, the journey's not over. The goal this year is to win the title. And if they don't get to the finals, yes, it is a disappointment. But that was not the point. The point was, look how far they've come from being one of the worst teams in the NBA for a long time. It used to be if you just made the playoffs, it was considered a huge success, to now they can go to lose prior to the finals and it'll be considered a disappointment, which all it was is it shows you the tremendous progress that the team and the organization has made under Leon Rose, who's done an unbelievable job. Now, that's not to say that they're not going to win the title this year. They might fall short, but if they do fall short, yes, it's a disappointment. But that doesn't take away the fact that the progress that this team has made over the last couple of years, you have to enjoy it. Enjoy the journey sometimes and enjoy all the great games that we've had. Yes, it would be a disappointment, but my point was what a tremendous amount of progress they've made in recent years. And I guess Stephen A. and a number of other people misunderstood it. But that was my whole basis of going there to address the Knicks fans who've dealt with all the difficult years and stayed loyal to the team.